Hello there, Star Wars fans. Today I want to make my final video on Chapter 10 of the audiobook, Star Wars Stories of the Jedi and Sith, by talking about why Yoda truly didn't want Luke to know that Vader was his father. You know, we got the certain point of view line, we got Luke talking to both Obi-Wan and Yoda about it, but now, it's always been, kind of obvious why, but just directly from Yoda, why they didn't want to disclose that Vader was his father. It's an outstanding audio story that I've made a couple videos on, but this one is the one for today. So sit back, relax, and let's listen to Yoda tell Luke that Vader is his father, and what he feels inside of Luke, what he feared he would feel inside of Luke, and why he didn't want him to know about all this. Once again, I'm on vacation right now. Daily uploads might stall a bit, but we're doing what we can. I scheduled a ton of videos, so hope you enjoy. Please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll try to get back to you if I get a minute. Alright. So, let's get into this first part.
Master Yoda, is Darth Vader my father? It is a fair question, but Yoda does not want to answer. He rolls over, turning away from the young Jedi.
Rest, I need. Yes, rest.
Yoda, I must know. There is a gaping need in Luke. Yoda feels it. A longing for connection, for family. And behind it, that fear. Yoda remains turned away. His breath creaks in his lungs, and he closes his eyes before he admits the truth.
Your father, he is.
So Yoda feels a deep longing for family connection inside of Luke. Anakin had the same thing with his mother, his wife, and his future children, even with Obi-Wan as a father/brother to him. Both Skywalkers have a need for family connection, Anakin and Luke, almost unlike all other Jedi, truly. At least all other Jedi that Yoda knew, and 900 years old he was, so he knew a lot. And Anakin, Luke, different than most just because they began their training after already knowing their family. So Yoda thought if Luke knew the truth, he would seek out a connection with his father. Yoda was right, of course, but he thought Vader was far too gone, into the dark side, to ever really come back. Here's another audio part here where Yoda tells Luke not to underestimate the Emperor, as he once did, and how his father fell to the dark ways, and how he doesn't want Luke to go down this same path, how Luke has to correct the mistakes that Anakin and Yoda both fell into, underestimating or thinking the Emperor was the answer to everything. So here's that part right now.
It is too difficult, and Yoda lays himself back down.
But beware. Anger, fear, aggression. The dark side are they. Once you start down the dark path, forever.
He gasps again.
Will it dominate your destiny? Luke, do not underestimate the powers of the Emperor, or suffer your father's fate you will.
Luke must understand. Learn from Yoda's mistakes. He underestimated Palpatine long ago. Thought he could face the Sith Lord and win. Look where it got him.
So as Yoda is dying, he realizes Luke is going to pursue his father, pursue the Emperor. There will be a confrontation, and Luke will attempt to talk to his father before fighting. But Yoda also knows the Emperor will try to take Luke, and he cannot be underestimated. Yoda thinks Luke's need for family connection could be his undoing. But then Yoda realizes there is still another. Luke can connect with his family, his sister, as they cannot rely on Vader. Yoda's held back the information about Luke's sister up to this point because of connection stuff. They don't want them to get connected. It's Jedi ideals, but it's now or never for Yoda. He kind of needs a plan of action with Luke about to go face his father and try to connect with his father. So he brings up Leia. In his dying breaths, he brings up the other Skywalker. So here's that part right now.
But through the Force, Yoda feels the young Jedi's awe and his fear. and a resurgence of that need to connect to his father. Family. Yoda would tell him. There is more family. Not only Vader. Must not rely on Vader.
Luke, the Force runs strong in your family. Pass on what you have learned. Luke, there is another Skywalker.
So there's Yoda, bringing it all up as he dies. And if you watch the previous video, we see what happens to him directly after death. Really, really interesting stuff with him actually visiting Palpatine. If you want to see that audio clip, go check out my other video. But that's today's, just him really diving deep into Luke's personality, into Luke's feelings, into what he feels inside of Luke, into why he doesn't truly know if he can trust him, but he has to. He has to hope that the good inside of Luke outweighs the dark side that is, inside all of the Skywalkers. Let me know what you thought of this video. Once again, I'll try to get back to your comments, but I might be in the middle of nowhere. Either way, I'll try. And thanks for watching, everybody. Please leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video.